think we still got 2 minutes before I start busting. Yeah, 2 minutes. You motherfuckers gonna love what the fuck I'm talking about today.
2 minutes until showtime.
Major league playing. Come on. You guys ain't in the minors no more, but it's time to really step up and be in the majors. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Baby, you embarrassing me, you big old tall motherfucker. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. Because, these dudes are looking, when they see me looking up at your big old motherfucking ass, my woman be looking at the top of my head.
1 minute
big,
until
tall,
showtime.
fine motherfucker, too. Yeah, ain't nobody looking at you. I'm finna get busy, though. Alright. Okay, we finna go. 30 seconds. You guys kill me.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, y'all. Here we go on this one. Shit, I'm the kind of dude I really do believe is what will be, will be. I always say that. But that don't mean I don't have anything to do with what will be. I got hella shit to do with what will be. Lesson I learned is each motherfucking woman is different and she deserves to be judged on her own merit. Now, of course, I'm going to compare, but I can't be judging her unworthy too soon because that's a terrible thing to do and realize that you have missed. If you're a pimp, you didn't miss pimped, but just being a dude, you just wasn't on your ADPs. You wasn't on it because you're going too fast. This is such thing as going too fast, speeding in life. We used to do it in the pimp game. We were speeding like a motherfucker and we were switching lanes without using blinkers. Didn't really stop at no goddamn lights. We did rolling stops, made U-turns in the streets, in the middle of the street. All right, we didn't care. The bitch ain't getting away from me. But I ain't that nigga no more. That don't mean I ain't got that game, though. So what I'm saying is, God damn it. What I'm saying is, the other day, this broad that I got, we was riding down the strip. And I couldn't stop talking. I couldn't stop running my mouth because I was realizing, or had realized, because the bitch had been gone for, I don't know, a week or something to see her son. But what I'm saying is, I was missing the bitch. And I got to thinking that this motherfucker understands a lot about a nigga. I ain't had it that long. But what I'm saying is, I was about to get rid of her because before she left, some shit transpired that I didn't like. And I was, as far as I was concerned, after she was gone, like, doing my thoughts, I'm thinking this bitch got to go. But in reality, I was seeing where my mistakes, or could be just one mistake, was going to be made. 216, I seen you just pop up. Don't tell me I ain't motherfucking talking about something. You might not want to hear this shit, but you better want to hear it, goddamn it. What's up, bro?
But what up? Y'all just popped up. Hey, it's kind of a little bit off topic about this. When you are at the pool table, how do you keep yourself from being calm, from not fucking up a shot? Getting nervous and shit if you're on the 8-ball.
I do that still. I do that more than I used to because I don't really play a lot, man. But you just got to believe you can do it like everything else, and you got to make sure your stroke. That's all you got to do. You see the shot. Your stroke is what make you miss.
Okay.
All right. That is off topic, goddamn it. That's way off topic, but it's cool. Hey, I'm serious, you guys. You guys got to understand what I'm talking about. Because you don't want to make mistakes. Not one where you can really see you made the mistake. So let me just finish this little shit that I'm trying to tell you about, and then we'll get going. But we going now. I'm just clarifying some shit. But I really couldn't stop talking. I'm talking to their head off, really. And when we did get to eat to where we was gonna eat, we sitting in there eating and shit, and I realized then, man, I was trying to talk myself out of fucking with the bitch because she might be the bitch. And the nigga was being a little paranoid. I don't fucking want to be tied down and shit, but ain't that a bitch? A nigga 70. So all this shit going on in my head and on the motherfucking way back. The shit reminded me, I know I'm crazy, but the shit reminded me about, when I was down and dirty. And I remember I had knocked off this fucking bitch in San Francisco. And about, I don't know, as long as it took me to get my shit from the room, we was headed to LA, the land of the giant pimp. I was kind of green. And I schooled her on, what I wanted and how I wanted it, all the way down there. The whole 6-hour ride, I was just running my mouth, explaining how I want this and how I want that and what you got to do for this, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I was doing with baby. So what I'm saying is I was feeling it. And it was pure feeling my work success. Because I had put it in. I can't help it. I ain't gonna just be with no bitch. I'm gonna put it in. I'm putting work in. I'm fucking with her head. I'm doing a lot of shit. And I realized that part of me had been missing for a very fucking long time. Because when I get to feeling it, you ain't gonna get to say shit. I'm sick like that. Okay, but anyway. What was I finna say? Oh shit. Listen, when I'm stoked, feeling full of myself, which is almost always, I talk hella shit. So this is really a good thing for me. I get to talk shit. But and the bitches already didn't realize that because she said, damn, I haven't said nothing. think it was in Bakersfield or going through Bakersfield. You know, it's been like 3 or 4 hours, and I just been listening to you. Hey, if you be with me 3 years, you're just gonna be listening to me. What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? You know, I'm talking hell of fucking shit. So I be talking shit, but it's not far-fetched shit. You know, it's some reachable shit. You know, if you down and dirty, bitch, think about it. Fuck, it's not far-fetched. So what it does is make this bitch start having what I want as part of her goals. Things to do for me. Oh man. I believe all women enjoy hearing my dreams. I do. And I know this because I know how to talk. I'm very dramatic. I know about the hand motions, eye motions, you know, and I know what to do. Plus, I already told you, when one of my dreams materialized, the bitch, not this bitch, but one of my fucking bitches, is the one that fucking benefit because I'm gonna be fucking the shit out of it for a couple of days. What's up with you, private? I hope you don't bullshit with me, man. You know, most private motherfuckers be having something up their sleeve. What's up, man?
But I'm cutting my plants, just pruning the plants while listening to your show. And I call shaving the legs. We prune the lower ones so the upper buds can get all the nutrients. And I just love the fuck out listening to you while working. And I just want to tell you, yo, my motherfucking boy. This is Steve, and I love the fuck out of you.
Hey, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, so check game. you guys, I mean, you're going to be in for a treat because this is me. You know, when I'm feeling me. But I don't do that all the time because it would be fake. You know, I don't want to just be Rosebud. I am Rosebud. So however I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. But my feelings, you know, how I am accepting what I'm doing has a lot to do with what's going to happen in the future. Next few days, maybe weeks, maybe months, depending on how long I'm feeling this shit. See, every day I know I have another chance to excel at what I love doing. And it's teaching right now. I've been on a learning tangent for the past few years. And it's allowed me the opportunity of a lifetime to fall back into your wonder years. Even if it's just temporary. Because I couldn't stand being this way no long time. I'm too excited. I want to do too much. I even want to go places. I don't be wanting to go no motherfucking where. But this bitch, who I done already wrestled with, big old tall motherfucker damn to put me in a headlock too. But this bitch got me feeling good. I'm talking about really feeling good. You know, because what I want, even though it ain't been pie in the sky type what I want, but what I want, this motherfucker got and delivering. Plus, this bitch got a job. But what I'm telling you, I have been learning, you know, for the past few years, and you know, I'm finding out about myself in terms that I hadn't really known, you know, because I always thought I had to be a pimp ass nigga to think the way I thought when I was pimping. Because I tried it after I stopped, but it just conflict. It was a lot of conflict because I was expecting too much from whoever the bitch was. And you ain't getting shit from a regular bitch, but some pussy. I mean, shit. You know that, and I had already been turned off to that. I ain't, bitch, I really keep my dick out you. Fuck you. Now, what I'm saying is to think I want something, and then I'm going after it, and then I'm seeing I'm getting it. But like I said, I was trying to deny it because I want to be, I don't know what I want to be, except I want to be happy as fuck. And I don't want no problems. None. Because if I get anything, get out. Anything problem, get out. And that ain't cool right about now. Because I really like this bitch. So what I'm saying is, each time I reach inside myself, I'm able to extract more of me than I knew before. And I can imagine by the time my life is over, I will have extracted or reacquainted myself with me over 50, 60 times. I'm a different person today than I was last month. And gonna be different next month than I am now. And if all goes well, a year from now I'm gonna be different still. Because it ain't about this. It's about what's finna happen. And we don't know. All we know is what the fuck we want to happen. And 80% of us don't even know that. So, of course, I do a lot of bragging about all kind of couple of calls. Hold on, I'm gonna get you guys. 313, what's up?
What's going on, bud?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
Shit, man, I feel what you're going with it right now. I got this little dilemma, right? Little bitch. She, the bitch, she's keeping in contact with her ex, right? You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, the bitch got me doing my little homework on the bitch computer, and the bitch come through the text like, yeah, I love you. And then come through like, oh, I love you too. So the bitch got the text. So I'm automatically starting to check the bitch. But the thing, I say that to say this. I got the key to the bitch house, key to the bitch property, because she in real estate. I stay with the bitch. Be with the bitch whenever. But I just needed your insight on that right there, man. Like how you was just saying. Like she said in the long run, and the bitch benefiting your goal where you going. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to move too fast. And 86 the bitch up out of your count, out of your.
Whoa, wait, man. Wait. I said something very important and you haven't said at all. And that's, you got to know what the fuck you want. You got to know what the fuck you want. You just can't be with a bitch that's in pocket. So if you know what you want, then you could design how you going to go about getting it. But until you really recognize what you want, I mean, something for real that you really want, and you ain't gonna get it if you don't recognize it, man. That's your first mistake. And then after you realize it, then you start thinking all this shit you saying about you don't want to go too fast, blah blah blah. But you ain't even going nowhere if you ain't thought about what you really want.
Oh, I know what I want. Some more of it,
Wait, see, no. That's bullshit. Some more of it. Listen to me, bro. Some more of it. Oh, I thought you were saying that was your plan. That's what you wanted, some more of it. No, listen. And what I was saying about that, as far as that's the wrong answer, is some more of it can be taken any kind of way. It don't mean anything. That's why people say that shit. But you saying you want some of it, you want us to keep kicking it, right? Yeah. But I'm real about that. So if you understand what you want, and she's in pocket like she is, and you got all these things, the key, you live there, all this shit, but the bitch is contacting their ex, you gotta make her shit or get up off the pot. You know what I would do? I'd say, look, bitch. I don't know if you call it bitch, but I'm saying you whatever. Look, baby. These
I
kids.
just shared a cracker downstairs last night.
Huh?
Like, spoke everything but this. I know you want to say it. Just say it.
Well, I'm just saying, whatever you do, go on and start that. But I'm saying it got to be a play, and you got to be fucking making a move so you can drop the bomb on her. But you got to see how she gonna react as far as why you setting it up. So what I'm saying is you bring the keys to not to the bitch, but you got the keys in your hand, and then you just tell them this shit. These keys is getting too motherfucking heavy. And they fucking my pants up when I put them in the pocket. The bitch ain't gonna know what the fuck you talking about. And then you tell the bitch, she gonna ask you what you talking about, blah, blah, blah. Cause these keys come with a lot of baggage and shit. All that shit you bringing me about that nigga. And then you responding. So, I ain't no scary nigga, so I think you want these keys back. If you don't, you gonna have to quit fucking with that nigga. Period. And if the bitch do, she do. If she don't,
I gave the bitch that option.
no. I didn't say no. Give her that option. Fuck that. You tell her, bitch, this is what you do. Either or. You ain't got no fucking option. That means she can take her time and choose one of the ways. No. It's either or right now. Call that nigga and tell him you done. Or text him and tell him you blocked him. Matter of fact, block his ass. Tell her that shit. And then tell that bitch, I'm going to check your phone. You going to give it to me every week. And I'm going to check this nigga. And if you want to sneak around and unblock him and then talk to him, and then when you finna give me the phone and block him, once I catch you doing that, I'm going to know you ain't shit. That bitch will never do that. That's some real shit. Hey, nigga, right off the top of my head, too, nigga. This shit is real. And if you ain't got something to do, you gonna fucking end up taking some shit. And it ain't no violence. Ain't no beating the bitch up. Whatever the bitch want to do, let her fucking do it. That's how I go. Fuck the bullshit. You ain't trying to go to jail by no goddamn bitch.
Never that.
I'm just saying, so don't let it go too far. We good?
Get off the pot.
Yeah, we make a shit or get off the motherfucking pot, bitch. You ain't having two motherfucking niggas. Is you crazy? You been watching that motherfucking P-Valley, ain't you, bitch? You stupid motherfucker. That shit ain't real. That's the movies. That's what's wrong with you, motherfucking. Hey, that's what's wrong with you motherfuckers that don't have nothing to do but waste your time watching shit like that. Shit, that shit crazy. Hey, bro, but if we good, I got a lot to say. I got to get to it.
No doubt, appreciate it for that line, man.
You know it. So, see, that's why I brag. Because you can challenge me. He ain't challenging me, but he sure came up with something for me to deal with right now, right off the top of my motherfucking head. And you motherfucking see, it didn't take me 30 seconds to really figure out what to tell him. And come up with a move. Bet he do it. And if he do it, bet he get what he want. Bet that. I always brag about shit. But just like you seen me now, I paved the way for other motherfuckers too. Period. I don't just be saying shit. You can't get this shit from these other talk show hosts or whatever you want to call it shit. That's why it's perfect for me, because I love what I'm doing. I talk hella shit, but it's never bullshit. It's always some really pertinent shit. So, what I'm saying is, I paved the way with a word or two. And I also tell people about bragging. I never actually told any of you what is really going on when a person brags. if you're a person like me, you brag in public to make yourself expose what your plans are. Now that I've exposed it, you have heard what my plans are. You could like them or hate them. You could be plus or minus, but it all makes me have to do it now. I can't not do it. If I don't do it, I'm letting the motherfuckers that believe in me down. And when I do it, I'm fucking them motherfuckers up that didn't believe in me. So that's how I roll. And that's why I do this motherfucking shit like I do it. And I know once I open my big ass mouth, I gotta live up to this shit. Oh, them motherfuckers gonna boo me off the goddamn into the land of the failures. Cause I talk so much shit. But each fucking time I boast, I hope you noticed that it was either before or after I didn't completed what the fuck I was talking about. Before is putting you up on it, and afterwards I'm gonna say it to let you know I did it. So think about it. Most people don't even motherfucking think of things to do that's major. They don't ever in their life. Some people have worked their entire lives and have not done anything major. Maybe have a family. That's major. But that's the least major thing you could do. And that's one of the reasons they don't brag. They ain't got shit to brag about. And if they had something to brag about, they might not brag, but I doubt it they would brag. And, they figure they don't have shit, to brag about me. I'll brag about not needing to brag. I'll brag about anything that I'm doing. And my point is, each and everything you do, if you're serious about it, if you're serious about doing it, it matters to you. I don't do shit that don't matter to me. I'm very serious about every fucking thing I do. Even when I write them notes that I'm looking at over here. I write it as if I'm writing a book. Perfect English, grammar, everything. I might not say it like I wrote it, but somebody might read it after I die or something. I don't want to look like I was an illiterate bastard writing in street talk. No. I'm very serious. I ain't going to write it if I'm not going to write it right. So, when it's like that, and I complete it, I feel as though I've leaped over a tall building in a single bound. And when I landed, I didn't hurt my feet or ankles because this Abba Dabba provides me with shock absorbers. Sidewalk University is growing straight out. It's the intricate part of life, your growth is missing. Don't you want to be a part of something big? Something major? Because believe it or not, if you fuck with me, you helping me build Sidewalk University before it's already established, you'll get credit. You'll be a part of it. And you can say to your son, you jumped on this goddamn wagon. I'm doing hella shit. And I got to complete this script that finally got to go ahead. It's been given the green light for pre-production. I got to finish it. I already got it basically wrote. I got to organize it now. I'm going to devote all my time to anything that I'm doing. I know you all are rooting for me to make a big splash. So I am definitely down and dirty about it. Now, something else. I hope you notice, or maybe I should just ask you, do you notice that without fail, almost daily, surely weekly, or bi-weekly, I make inspirational videos that are addressing issues that young men are having now, issues that young men has had from the beginning of time. So it's not old, it's not dated. Some of the things we do about it may be dated or not. 437. What's going on?
What's going on, Rosebud?
Nothing. What's happening?
Chilling out here in Toronto, man. Just wanted to show some love.
Appreciate you, bro. You don't have no question?
Yeah, I just wanted to know. I don't know. I struggle sometimes with, I guess, with a female when getting to like the last stage. You know, like I always think of, I get anxiety. You know.
Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Listen. There is a reason for that, and the reason it happens to you is because you got too much on your mind. The end result, which is fucking the bitch. You know, you guys don't understand that the way you catch a bitch is to make her want to fuck with you, and you do that. You do that by having something to say, something to talk about, which means you get your mind off fucking this bitch, fuck this bitch at 10. You know, you just talk to the bitch about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Because there is no wrong thing you can say. It's just a wrong way to say it. So what I'm saying, I don't care what you talk about. I show you at Sidewalk University, it has nothing to do with the words you use. It has everything to do with your body language as you're talking. And if you're not attracting that bitch, that with your language, what you saying ain't gonna affect her. I mean, not with your with your body language. Then what you saying ain't gonna affect her. I teach my motherfuckers eye movement, hand gestures. I mean, all kind of shit you supposed to be doing while you talking to a motherfucker. And that shit puts them in the mood. So when you get to the point where it's about, well, we need to just go on, she be saying, okay. Because shit, you didn't put her in the mood. Come on, man. You guys just want to fuck. That's all it is. You just want to fuck. You guys think porno.
Yeah.
You guys think like porno. You know, all you got to do is speak to the woman and smile, and some little star gonna come on your tooth, and she just gonna start stripping and sucking your dick and shit. That's how y'all think. It's not like that in real life. Nowhere near that.
That's what I always hear them talking about. I always hear females talk about sex, and you know, that's why sometimes I get like performance anxiety, I guess.
Could be, but I'm just saying, bro, what really is going on is that you don't know shit to talk about. When you have a hell of shit to talk about. You need to bring your ass to Sidewalk University so I can show you what you really missing. And you'll see in 3 months such a tremendous difference. You'll see in 30 days a tremendous difference in you. But as far as learning how to do the shit you didn't learn, it takes a couple of months more. Because I'm going to show you how to do this shit. Sidewalk University do not graduate B students. If you get a B, you get a certificate. You don't get a diploma. You get a diploma only if you get an A. That means because whatever the fuck you learned, you can go right out the door right now and use it. That's why Sidewalk University is dope. I'm talking about how to talk to the bitch, how to get in the bedroom. That ain't what we be talking about, though. But that's going to be the result of what we talking about. And once you really understand that this shit is a science, then you'll be able to take it forever and increase with it as you grow older and you mellow into the man you're trying to be. Bro, it's that easy. We good?
Yeah. I want to say one thing. I was listening to a video of one of your videos the other day. I forgot what it's called, but you were talking about how there was this guy that was like burnt up and he was getting bitches. Guy with one arm and he was getting bitches. And
Yeah.
taking it in, I'm like, there's no excuse. Like that touched me. I'm like, well, Lee, you know, there's really no excuse out here. You know?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. And this is the honest to God truth. This motherfucker's name was Ugly. And he was ugly. Really dark. He was dark, had his, he fixed his teeth, but his teeth was fucked up at first. Not rotten, but all spaced out and shit. And he had this fucking southern accent. But he was seriously ugly. And let me tell you something. This motherfucker had 6 or 7 white bitches at all times, and he insisted that when they refer to him, they say ugly. Them motherfuckers would be at the club or something, or be out or at some set we giving, and he got his broads with him, and one of them would say ugly, and he say, huh? But hey,
He turned it around.
when I fucking went to his house and seen how he was living, man, he sure wasn't ugly. He was fly. You don't see that shit when a motherfucker representing. You just don't. Insane Wayne was burnt the fuck up on one half of his face and all down that side of his body. I don't know what happened to him, but that motherfucker had bitches too. But he was kind of crazy. But then he had bitches. There is no excuse. I'm just saying, fellas, there is no fucking excuse. Because all you got to do is know what to say and believe in how you finna say it. And I'll show you how to say it. Hey, let me get this next caller, bro. 704. What's up?
All right.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's up with you?
I had a question. I want to know, how can I strengthen my presence?
How can you strengthen your presence?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it should be, because if you standing on who you are, which I don't know who that or what that is, but you have to stand on it and you have to represent it wherever you go. If you this dude pimp nigga like I was, I'm standing on the presence. They know that I'm a motherfucking pimp when I walk in the door, but they don't gotta like me. They don't have to have respect for me. But since I'm fly and I already know that, and I know they know it, I'm finna be a certain way. I'm gonna be smooth as fuck. I'm gonna be speaking to everybody. I'm gonna be acting like I'm one of the regular guys, but whatever I say is gonna be powerful, because I'm gonna think of what it is before I say it, and then I'm gonna put my gestures to it to make it work. I'm playing.
Okay.
That's what the ABPs is. Always be playing. Don't ever just be there. I never do that. I'm representing. Fucking with me, you'll see. I don't really want to stand out like I did before, but talking to me, you'll see. I ain't playing. Bitch, I don't care if you fine as fuck. I think I'm fine too. Shit. Bitch told me one time, I asked her about taking her out. She said, yeah, okay. She said, let's go to, I think she said Red Lobster somewhere, some restaurant. And I said, and the reason I'm saying this is because when I told this bitch, let's go to my house, because the conversation had went like that, she said, oh, no, I would have to get to know you a little better before I, thought about all that. And then she said, well, why don't we just go eat? Something like that. And what I'm saying is immediately I thought, yeah, bitch. I already got the move for her. So I told her, okay. So I say, but I don't know if I want to go to a Red Lobster, and I'm driving and I see a McDonald's and I pull up in the driveway. She said, you want to eat at McDonald's? I told that bitch, I just feel I got to know you a little better before I take you to a Red Lobster and spend a bunch of money on you and shit. That bitch said, touche. I never forgot that one, man. She said touche. Yeah, bitch. Now you see how you sounded, don't you? Cause that's all I wanted to see. And the bitch came home with a nigga. And we didn't go eat. Cause the bitch didn't want no McDonald's. I don't want none either. Shit. That's just how it go, man. If you know what you're doing.
Okay.
ABPs.
So pretty much like believe.
What?
So like believing in yourself, really.
That's what it's about. Confidence.
Okay.
Period. There's ways to show yourself you have confidence, and there's ways to fool yourself into thinking you have confidence. And the second way is the way most of you motherfuckers do it, because all you guys that come to my goddamn school, I ask you one thing first. Can you be social? And them motherfuckers all say yeah. And then I give them the first assignment, and shit, 75% of them can't even do it. Because they think they could be social, because they think being social is saying hi. Nah, man, that ain't being social. I show you what being social is, and once you learn it, you'll never lose it. All right?
Okay.
We know it. Be cool.
I had another question.
Oh, man, hold on. I cut you off. What's the other question?
So you're saying you gotta show yourself you're confident. So what's one way you can show yourself that you are confident?
Hey, man, I got dudes pay me $1,500 to know this shit, to hear this shit, man. What would I look like telling you that shit for free? If you want to know, come to the school. If you just want to think, do what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, I respect it.
I know it. Hey, so check game about, I do the shit like this video now. Do I have to do the shit? Fuck yeah. I do. Because the man in me would not allow me to just sit aside and not do nothing. As much as I try to show you that I do talk a lot of shit, but never will you hear bullshit from me. Some of you still try to insist that I'm out for your money. And just like anybody that call me and say that shit, well, I'll tell them that let's just do this, man, and I hang up. I ain't giving a fuck about your goddamn money. Period. I'll block your ass. You can't even call me again. Why don't you ask a motherfucking go-getter what goes on? From the outside looking in, what motherfucker ain't out for money? Look, that bitch you bought dinner for last night or the other night was out for money, and you know it, but you favored her anyway. Many of you motherfuckers feel that if you fuck her, it was worth it. To that, I say, really? That's all you worth? Anybody can fuck. Anybody can't beat me. I'll tell you what, though. If you paid me for what I want you to have, shit. Not only will you stop spending your hard-earned money on a worthless woman who only got pussy to give you, you'll start getting more pussy. Why? Because bitches, they can spot a monster. From 1,600 miles away, they can spot your motherfucking ass. And as soon as they see you, their chastity belt comes off. So long as you know that, you ain't even gotta think about no pussy when you talking to a goddamn bitch. Already know her motherfucking chastity belt off. Women do not like to have sex with soft ass motherfucking dudes trying to please her in everything they do. Shit. Now, nigga like me, the way I talk and shit, I'll pull the chair out for the bitch. I'll open the door for the bitch. I'll rest her jacket if that's the case. But all that other shit, overboard shit, nah, I ain't finna let you be right because, I want to get some pussy, bitch. That shit you saying is ass backwards wrong. I don't give a fuck if I already bought some dinner. I chalk that up to putting the work in. So it don't even faze me. You know, I don't know what you motherfuckers think that you can just be with a bitch and don't spend no money. God, I didn't have motherfucker tell me that, man. But you a sucker for the bitch. I'm a sucker for the bitch for what? Then you buying her dinner and shit, man. What the fuck? You guys are crazy. Get with me or not. I ain't going no motherfucking where. Except to the top of the goddamn food chain. Have you guys noticed all the things you're learning today to replace the real man? Hasn't worked? Have you noticed it? That it hasn't worked. Being a cupcake, you know, doing anything for the bitch, letting her have your card. Backdoor trying to make this bitch think you her friend and you don't want to fuck her, but you know, all that shit, that pickup artist bullshit. Have you noticed it's all to replace the real live abba dabba? The same abba dabba that I'm trying to get you motherfuckers to see and learn. It's like everything else in this country. When your formula really works, motherfuckers try to imitate it or clone it, but they can't. Not my shit. What I have offered is the reality of being a man. The reality of standing on what goes through these 2 ears. What's ever up in here, that's what you standing on. There's a reality that you motherfuckers today who will never know about. Because you're fools and followers. You're going to follow these motherfucking fools into an asexual world where having nuts does not play a part in sex. Once that occurs, shit, I really will be a dinosaur. Because all of you have failed me, will have failed me. And the original man. I think this is God. No, this ain't this guy. Hello? Hey, who is this? Did what? Oh, this Lena? God damn it, Lena, I'm doing a video right now. I got the wrong number for. Oh, you changed your number, right? Yesterday, right? You told me. No, I didn't save it. I will. I'll call. No, I got it here. It's on my phone now. I'll save it and I'll call you back when I'm done. Love you too, baby. Bye. Okay. 0704 already got him. But what I'm saying is, fuck that OG shit if that's the case. Getting all the respect. What about an OM? An original man? Y'all need to learn. We need to learn. So much good shit is happening to me. And guess who's receiving, or at least on the receiving end of all this good shit? You the fuck are. I got to go ahead for my patent and my official transcripts that that showed I had been on the honor roll for 9 straight semesters. On the same day, I got this shit on the same day. That was some years ago now, but I think about it all the time. I tried to downplay it. But when I mailed that patent off, I just felt so goddamn good. Man, I bust my woman out for like 2 hours. And when I received my master's diploma, guess what? I towed a liner out that motherfucking pussy again. Shit fucking makes me happy. I mean, really fucking happy if it's something that I started and finished it. It just do. It makes me fucking happy. Shit. You see how I'm feeling because I'm seeing that work I put in. I'm seeing this motherfucker showing me that shit wasn't for nothing. Man! What I'm saying is you got to understand this shit. I have done some really pretty big shit. Period. I just did. I'm telling you, when I graduated from that master's program, I had straight fucking A's. I'm just saying. You know what? My woman then got to where she know what happens when something that I'm working on goes through. She didn't got to the point she said, baby, don't you have any more projects that you're working on? You got any more projects that's close to being finished? Nasty ass hussy. Think about this though. Simply because you say you about it, even got the fucking nerve to brag that you about it, does not mean that you are. It just don't. How do you feel? Think about this. How do you feel about a woman claiming something and you can clearly see she lying? What do you think of her? Now, while you ponder that, answer me this. Why do you think because you tell a bitch you about this abba and she can see that she's playing you right now, yet you still sitting here speaking with her like you got some real action? Why would you think she should choose you? She won't choose you because you're showing her you'll do that same bullshit with the next bitch. By the way you feel about that bitch faking on you is the same way she feel about you faking on her. Which is better, a fake bitch or a fake nigga? You brothers are slow these days. God damn it. You guys are. You just slow. I've been thinking about it, and if I was down and dirty, I would be 400 deep. These fucking bitches are so lost about this game. If you weren't so slow, you'd realize this is right up your alley. This is what you want. And one of the surefire ways you get at these bitches would be to show her and all who had eyes through the moves that you make how much of this shit you got. 909, I see you, baby. What's up?
Hey, what's happening, OG, man?
What's
Hey,
happening?
look, this 3 miles out of San Bernardino, California. So check game because you just said a mouthful right there. 2 days ago on Instagram Live, right? The dude called out a so-called renegade. He said, since you got so much bread, hey, break out 15 stacks, right? The bitch broke out 25. She said, so since you so big pimping, break out 5 racks. The nigga got fronted on so hard, the nigga just like, why I ain't got to show you that? You ain't my bitch and blah, 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 blah. But that just goes into what you were just talking about faking and not really being a down and dirty motherfucker.
Hey,
You're
that's
always going to get fronted on.
hey for real. That's you said a mouthful right there. God damn it, that shit was dope.
Hey, but I got it from USA. Hey, look, me and P.R. Ray used to go around USA when we were 15, 16 years old.
P.I. Ray.
And USA is tell us like this. Hey, P.R. Ray, yes.
Okay, man. That nigga gone, man. But that nigga was cool.
I know. Hey, that was my boy right
Who
there.
are you?
Bernardino, but I used to say that. P-Mile.
Well, man, I know you don't want to say your name, but I know I didn't call you that. You was with P.I. Ray. I forgot what I called that nigga. But I didn't call that nigga P.I. Ray. Y'all was some little boy. You niggas was. We used to chase you niggas, man. Get out of here and go to school.
Hey, here's how USA would do it, though. Here's how USA would do it. This is how y'all know. Hey, Bud is the same chicken shit nigga. Hey, Bud will be like this. Y'all got 1 hour to get 5 phone numbers. If you can't get 5 phone numbers, y'all get the fuck away from us. Hey, Bud, we'll come back in about 30 minutes with them 5 numbers.
Hey, you must have did it, man, because I could hear it in your voice.
You did? Hey, come on, bud. I just want to say this, bud. Hey, when they put you down, I'm going to make sure they put you down for staying down.
You know it.
Glasses up to you, OG. I just wanted to up to you, OG. I just wanted to chime in, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. I love that kind of goddamn shit there. This nigga know me from when I was probably 25. Hey, well, let me just go ahead. When I speak to any broad, I represented what I said in my actions. She creamed. They all cream when you look like what you saying out your mouth. Because real is a such thing as being real. And they feel that real shit. I'm telling you, man. This nigga just mentioned Tay. I hate to mention any nigga, but you know, Tay my nigga. But anyway, man, that nigga, man, just like that nigga say, man, if you ain't getting 5 numbers, you ain't even worth coming fucking with a nigga, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? We got hoes to catch. Them niggas just go. We had been fucking with them maybe 5 years, chasing them to school. Motherfuckers. That was a good call. Listen, I'm telling you guys, I gotta calm down. If you guys wasn't slow, if you wasn't so slow, you would stop complaining about these out-of-pocket bitches and start knocking their motherfucking ass off. And you would do that by showing you real about the shit come out your mouth. The only time I'm gonna admit to being slow is when I'm in my fucking woman's pussy. And those women who have been fortunate enough to experience that will attest to that fact. And something you should know, you should really understand what I'm going to say. A woman who doesn't want me to do anything I don't want to do for her is a bad bitch in my book. That's why I do everything I could for that bitch's ass. Bitch wouldn't fucking ask me or need to ask me shit. Because I know good motherfucking mates are hard to find. And that's why I said hard to find. Most of you motherfuckers think your mate will just come in time. Keep waiting. It is your duty to yourself to know what you like. And find that in a person who will become your goddamn mate. This fucking bitch that's fucking with me. She's an independent motherfucker. You know, of course, you got all kind of things I don't like. But this motherfucker basically got what I like. And if all women had what I like, I wouldn't, have any preferences. See, this kind of shit never ceases to amaze me. But speaking of bitches, some white bitch wanted to be friends. I just started back fucking with Facebook. And I never click yes to any bitch, really. But I look at their page to see if I could think about saying yes. Looked at the bitch page. And I have preferences, and just any bitch can't fuck with me. Not all the motherfuckers, but most of her friends on her page was black dudes who claim to be about this game, kissing her ass. And one of her posts said, "They niggas are the best." Man, I can't tolerate a fucking white bitch that's using the word nigga. I had nothing but white hoes. Only had one black bitch in my motherfucking life when I was out there. And not one of them white bitches ever said the word nigga. They probably said it on the track, but they ain't said it around me because they respected me. So it brings me to this question. Who do the bras that y'all have respect? What do they respect? Excuse me. It certainly ain't the motherfuckers out there screaming about this Abba. Disrespectful bitch means she fucking with a no game having motherfucking nigga. So I'm getting kind of close to finishing too, but I've actually learned that some of these youngsters who are smart beyond their years, they got game. I stepped back and assessed a few things that was on my mind and realized there's a few of them motherfuckers out there who know what the hell they're doing. And they know what they talking about. I ain't gonna front them off by mentioning their names, but you know who you are because, you know, we done kicked it either by email or the phone. Because this shit we do is so dope. Now take this for instance. How do you smell on a daily? If you want to make an impression on the woman you're speaking with, especially if you're going to speak to her more than once, you know, you got to be sure she can't put her animal instincts to work on you, feminine wiles. So one thing I would do, I'd smell different each time she seen or meet with me. Because I got cologne for a full 95 days of smelling different. I'm adept to using my masculine wiles on every woman I talk to. I work smarter, not harder. I'm not cold-hearted, but best believe I'm ruthless. I'm not the one to race to your rescue, but you can believe if you my friend and you ever need me, I'm there. I ain't got no bunch of money, but I'm one of the richest men in the fucking world. I have not traveled the continents, but you can bet I'm one of the worldliest motherfucking men you'll ever encounter. And I know I'm one of the most handsome men in the goddamn world. But I also know that you don't have to tell my bitch that. You ain't even got to tell any other woman I fucked with that. Because they see the beauty in me, not the beauty aesthetically. So, what the hell are you, Mr. Rosebud? Hey, I know that's what you're saying. What the hell are you then, motherfucker? Hey, I'm the product of the confidence that builds in you when you handle your business in the most adversarial places that you can imagine. And then you come out sane and you ain't on dope. My highs have been those that my thoughts brought about. And no man or woman can take that shit from me. Because I earned that goddamn shit, I own it, and I accept it. Can you dig it? I don't know where I read it, but, it said it takes iron to sharpen iron. So it should stand to reason that it should take men to sharpen men. That's why when we kick it on our videos, we're honing our image to ourselves. That's what you got to start thinking about. You're honing your image. You're making your image more you. We're making us look better to us first. Because when you look in the mirror before you go out to catch, you don't see that goddamn bitch first. You see you first. So if you don't look better to you, why should you look better to some other motherfucker? When you're a man, it's the little things you do that makes such a big difference between you and the other motherfuckers out trying to crowd your lane. I know shit belongs to me, but I also know it belongs to you too. It belongs to you if you can claim it. And believe me, fellas, words aren't enough. It's the things you do in the name of this Abba Dabba that matters. You put your work in first. Be on your ABPs before you want to be recognized as a real man. What I'm saying is, I remember going to the club with this young fool that I liked. The moment we walked in, the fool said, "Damn, there's a lot of potentials in here." Yeah, my man, it sure is. You know, it's work. And the motherfucker say, "Come over here to the bar then so I can buy your old pimp ass a drink. And then we can hurry up and go catch one of those loose bitches that's out in here." The motherfucker said. Now, education comes to you when you're least prepared. So I shot at that motherfucker. I said, "You see, young, so that's why you need to keep fucking with me." Why is that? Why you gonna be wasting your energy rushing over there to try to catch a bitch? I'm gonna sip on my drink and exude this quality of pimping I got and scope the place out. And when I'm done, I'm gonna get at the one who has eased their little ass over here to get knocked off. Because I know the energy of a real motherfucker is precious and you never waste it. That's why I fucks with you, OG. In the dark, you always show me the light. That's pimping, youngster. See, a lot of niggas be talking about what they doing or what they did. Some of them understand and, well, I talk about what I'm doing. So some motherfuckers understand and shout encouraging words out at me every chance they get. And some motherfuckers shout out angry words based on me not being with the times or whatever. There is something you motherfuckers will never know about a motherfucker like me. You can't hurt me with insults in any manner because my life and my past is right in front of you, as is my future. I cover myself now, and I've covered myself when I was in the streets. Because I knew these days would come and I would need a spotless, pristine record. Far as that not in touch claim you motherfuckers be making, it would have to mean that I was not synchronized with the times, with what makes the world go around today. What would you call a motherfucker that has a formal education, excels in technology-driven learning, graduated in the top 1% of his master's program with a 4.0, and I have lived to speak about life and all its wonders with all the shit I've been through? What would you call a motherfucker who communicates with CEOs, educational professionals, as easily with administrators, as well as a gang-banging motherfucker? It never ceases to amaze me at the lack of insight to life I'm shown on a daily basis by young men who believe they know it all. I thought I knew it all when I was their age, so I ain't mad at them. But knowing it all back then included knowing how to recognize shit from sugar. It didn't make any difference what form it showed itself in, but when priceless information is bestowed on you or me, whether it's about this abadabba or about life in general, I always listened. I never in my life felt as though I was jocking any nigga, but I damn sure hung to some of their every fucking words for months or years at a time. I'm not dated. I'm totally up, straight up to date with my shit. I'm just a mature gentleman of leisure. And I know you get it together at home first, then go outside. I'm like really ready. Shit. Man, ain't no question. You guys ain't got no questions, so you know what? I guess I'm gone.
using Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, you welcome,
Goodbye.
bitch. Dylan, I read that shit. Jacob Watts, what's up? All right, you guys, I done read all that shit. All right, I'm out.